Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk a little bit about Cyberpunk 2077, and obviously we have Phantom Liberty coming in on September the 26th. It's the major expansion for Cyberpunk 2077. It'll be the only expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, so it won't be like Witcher 3 where we got Hearts and Stone and then Blood and Wine as well. But the difference with Phantom Liberty is it's going to be $30. That's the same price. I believe that's the same price as Hearts and Stone and Blood and Wine together. I can't recall if Blood and Wine was 20 at launch or 25. I think it was 20, but Phantom Liberty will be the only expansion, and it looks to be a sizable expansion, but outside of Phantom Liberty, there's also going to be a significant free update that will be coming to Cyberpunk 2077 in the near future. Now, Cyberpunk 2077, obviously, an incredibly controversial game going back to 2020. I remember leading into the release of that game, I was somewhat skeptical just because of the consistent delays with the game, I should say. It got delayed like 3 or 4 times. It was, and at that point, when a game gets delayed 3 or 4 times, I don't care if it was 2020, I don't care if the world was in hell. When it gets delayed that many times, like, that is definitely a cause for concern, and that should have been a red flag right there. And some people viewed it as a red flag. Other people still thought that this was going to be the second coming of gaming, and then ultimately it came out. A lot of unfulfilled promises, a lot of short comings on expectations, you name it. Cyberpunk 2077 under-delivered for a lot of people. It under-delivered for me, even though I went in with skepticism. Like, the game, I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't think it was even a bad game at launch. Now, the PS4 and Xbox One versions, absolutely. Those versions were abysmal, an abomination, whatever superlative you want to use, you could use to describe the PS4 and Xbox One version. But the PC version, I thought it was just a fine RPG. So mechanically, it could have been, expanded upon a little bit, and definitely from, like, a content standpoint, as far as, like, skill trees and things like that, I think that could have been expanded, but overall, I still thought the game was decent. Like, I thought the story was pretty good, and I thought overall, it had a lot to like, but now, it's been getting updated over the last few years, and it's been getting better and better. The PS5 and Xbox Series versions have come out, and those are much better than the initial release, and obviously the PC version has been refined as well. And with Phantom Liberty also will be coming a free update 2.0, and I do want to highlight what's going to be coming in this update, and it's going to be a sizable update. Whenever there's this, like, numerical increase from, like, 1.0 to 2.0, and they get to 2.0, it's a lot of 1.1, 1.2, 1.36 or whatever. Now we're at update 2.0, and there's going to be a sizable update. Redesigned skill trees and perks, revamped cyberware, and new capacity system, vehicle combat, and car chases will be included. Combat AI improvements, new police system, UI and UX improvements, loot items and crafting changes, and new radio stations, including community radio station Growl FM. That has all been added with update 2.0. Not out yet, it will be coming soon, but it also notes, and much more will be coming to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. Obviously won't be on current gen, but this update 2.0 will be a sizable free update to the game. And if you compare what Cyberpunk 2077 is now compared to, a couple of years ago, back in late 2020 when it initially came out, it's a much better game. Is it the second coming of gaming like a lot of people wanted it to be? No, it's still not that. It never was going to be that, quite frankly. I just wanted a really good RPG, and it was an okay RPG at launch. Now, I think it is a pretty solid game, and the thing is, you're not going to have to spend $60 on it. It goes on sale all the time for $30. Just pay $30 for it. Phantom Liberty is coming out. That'll be $30. So you are going to end up spending $60 for the game. I imagine, that is if you want the expansion as well, I imagine that at some point, probably in 2024, they're going to do like a bundle, maybe 2077 and Phantom Liberty. They'll release that at $50, and then when that goes on sale, it'll be 50% off for $25 in, like, the fall of 2024. We're looking ahead quite a lot to get to that price point, and maybe fall of 2024 to get to that price point is even pushing it a little bit too quickly, but Phantom Liberty does look good. This is a $30 expansion, looking to be sizable. With this, you'll get Dogtown, a dangerous new district, a brand new storyline and characters, new quests, gigs, boss fights, and more, vehicle missions and airdrops, endless dynamic events as well, all new relic skill tree and abilities, 100 plus new items, weapons, cyberware, cars, and fashion, vehicle missile launchers, which I like how they outlined that as well, and then level cap increased to 60. So Phantom Liberty hopefully will make the game much better, and I think Cyberpunk 2077 as a whole And this Cyberpunk IP still has a lot of potential. I think CDPR, they spent almost a decade on it, or maybe even a decade, on crafting this world, and you would be foolish if you think they would just drop Cyberpunk the second 2077 came out and it underdelivered. No, they're going to be invested into it, and we know after Phantom Liberty, there's going to be a new Cyberpunk game at some point, and this is going to be an IP that's going to stick around. Now, to be fair, that new Cyberpunk game, brother, we're going to have to wait till like 2029 to play that game. I wouldn't expect that game anytime in the near future. With game development cycle these days, that game's going to be a long ways out. CDPR's next title after Phantom Liberty is probably going to be the next Witcher game, and then I would imagine they'll publish the Witcher remake, and then maybe we'll get, talk about the next Cyberpunk game, but these things are going to take a long time, and, the Cyberpunk sequel is very much, like, I don't even know if that game's in pre-production yet, like, it's super early on. But yeah, Phantom Liberty should be a nice addition, and if you don't want to pick up the game right now, I understand, but down the line, when they do bundle 2077 and Phantom Liberty and call it the Complete Edition or whatever the hell, and it's 50% off at $25, I'm just saying at that price point, it might be worth a buy. Maybe even like 3 years from now, it'll be like 80% off, and it'll be $9.99, and we'll be looking at it like, what, Witcher 3 Complete Edition, people were picking that up, people sometimes pick that up for $9.99, and it's like always an insane buy. Maybe we'll look at Cyberpunk that way in the future as well, but that'll do it for me. Again, I'm excited for Phantom Liberty, hoping it turns out well, and hopefully this is the final exclamation point in the revitalization of Cyberpunk 2077, because I feel like it's been happening, and not to mention Edge Runners. Edge Runners, great anime on Netflix, pretty short, so if you want to watch that, go ahead. You don't need to play Cyberpunk to watch that. It's kind of its own thing within the universe, but it's a pretty emotional story there, and that was really well done. Like, that's one of the better anime that I've seen, and I don't watch a lot of anime these days, to be fair, but, I used to watch a ton, and, Edge Runner is one of the better ones I've seen. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.